Good morning, students. Welcome in online classes. Dear students, the study will send you syllabus which contains and which portions are coming in the new academic sessions, which chapters are given in the civics and how many chapters are given in your history. Total number of chapters are given in your history book. 12 chapters given in history and total number of chapters for civics 2 chapters. Chapter number first here given in history, the medieval world. The medieval world. In this chapter we will discuss about that division of history. Just before this, the last session, the division of history divided into 3 parts. First, ancient history, second, medieval history, and third one, modern history. So, in this session, in this year, in this chapter, we will discuss about the medieval history in same way and in the same class. Okay, ancient history already we all learned and we all studied in the previous classes. In ancient history in class 6. Medieval period, what was the changes in the field of political, what was changes in the field of social life, and what was the changes in the field of economical life in Europe and in India. So dear students, today we will discuss about that medieval period. First of all, I would like to introduce about that what is meaning of medieval. Actually, the word medieval is made up of 2 Latin words. How many Latin words? 2 Latin words. First known as medius. Medius meaning middle. What is the meaning of medius? Medius meaning middle. And avium. Avium means age. Avium means age. So we can say the medieval period is the period, the lines between the ancient and the modern periods known as the medieval period. Means normally we can say therefore medieval history deals the period of the lines between the ancient and the modern periods of human history known as the medieval period. Okay, the medieval periods however is not identify the same each and everywhere. It is different from the different dates from the different place. Suppose that in Indian history the medieval period refer to the period between the 8th and the 18th centuries. Means from 8th century to the 18th century known as medieval history. Means the time period from 8th century to the 18th centuries is known as the medieval history in the India. While in Europe it is the period from 600 CE to 1500 CE. So we can say the medieval history and the medieval period however is not identified with the same dates everywhere. Means the medieval period is not identified the same date from everywhere. Okay, in Indian history it is the period between 8th and the 18th century, but in Europe it is the identified from the 600 to 1500. While in Europe it is from 600 to 1500. So dear students, then in this year from 8 to 18 and from 6 to 1500 CE, in this year a number of social, a number of religious, a number of political changes happened in the world. What was the changes? Especially so many powerful political forces arose and completely impact on the world history and the history of India also. So let us see what these forces and what these changes. Firstly, medieval Europe, the church and the Renaissance. Firstly, we will discuss about that Europe. What was happened in Europe in the time of medieval history? In the time of medieval period, by the end of 476 CE, the Roman empires and the Roman Empire had collapsed. Okay, by the end of 476 CE, the Roman Emperor and the last Roman Emperor and the Roman Empire totally collapsed. That time, the breakup of the Roman Empire was followed by the rise of feudalism. The breakup of Roman Empire started the rise of feudalism. What is meaning of feudalism? Feudalism is the system where the slave. Feudalism is a system where the slaves provide the military service and also provide the service, return, labor and military. Means in the medieval period in Europe, feudalism is started. Feudalism was started. Through the feudalism, the slave provide the labors and military service. By the return, they getting the use of his land. This system caused immense suffering among the poor. Through the feudalism, the poor people continue suffers. And one thing is more, the early medieval period in Europe, from 6th century to 10th century, this is known as the early medieval period. Early medieval period from 6th CE to the 10th CE, this is very important, was known as Age of Faith. Age of Faith. What was Age of Faith? Since the Christian church had great influence and control over the people. The day by day, Christian church and their influence increases day by day. So this period was also known as Dark Age. This period was known as the Dark Age. From 6th to 10th century, known as the Dark Age for Europe, because any form of scientific inquiry was discouraged. Any form of scientific inquiry was discouraged by the church, and the result was that there was also time of Crusade War. This time Crusade War started. During the period of Dark Age, the Crusade War started. Crusade War, the religious war known as the religious war. Okay, the Crusade War started between the Christian and the Muslim. You see that Crusade War, C-R-U-S-A-D-E-S. The Crusade War started between the Muslim and the Christian. Christians and Muslims started the war. Which type of war? Religious war. Okay? The Crusade War, known as the Holy War. This type of war, Holy War, for the land of Jerusalem. So the Crusade War started during the Dark Age between the Christian and the Muslim. This war is known as the religious war for the Holy Land of Jerusalem. So dear students, if you see that the whole Europe during the time of the medieval period continues going on under the Dark Age for the religious war, and the influence of church is continuing, discouraged by the inquiry or discouraged by the church. So the Jerusalem, for the control over the holy city Jerusalem, beginning in 10,095. Beginning in 10,095 CE, these wars went on for about 200 years between the Christian and the Muslim. So finally, now all the factors related towards the end of the medieval period in Europe. Finally, the war gave a result. The medieval period towards the end, and in the birth What is Renaissance? The Renaissance brought a new spirit of inquiry. Okay, the Renaissance brought a new spirit of inquiry and also adventurous and loving of in Europe, the effects of which soon fall all around the world. So many discoveries started, so many new trade routes started after the Renaissance and continuous scientific inquiry, and so many new adventures is going on in the medieval Europe, in the medieval history. And so the East trade became the important activity from the Europe and the East countries. The Arabs and the Islam. After that, next topic, Arabs and Islam. Arabs and Islam. No doubt, in the 7th century, in the time period of the 7th century, a new religion started in Europe. Arabs, known as Islam. The Islam was born in Arabia. Islam was born in Arabia, which transformed the medieval world under the banner of Islam. So Islam continued increasing and powerful force which went on to establish vast empire across the world. So dear students, Islam also started into the time period of the 7th century, and this medieval world under the banner of Islam warring tribes means especially tribes, scheduled caste, scheduled tribes means some caste and tribes, those are under the very little number of very little tribes, especially we are united into the powerful force which went on to establish vast empire across the world. From Arabs, the Arab carried Islam to Central Asia. Arabs Islam kamaya in Central Asia. And now the number of people from there eventually reached in India, and then after Islam reached countries of the West like Spain, like France, through North Africa. So this is the 4 and this is the 2 important events you should watch, and the birth of Islam. Both are continue going on into the Europe during the time of the medieval period. Tomorrow we again discuss about that next part of this chapter. Thank you. If any query or any question, then you ask me through my personal WhatsApp number.